I'm just gonna do a quick SmackDown review because I got other stuff to do, and I don't feel like doing this. I will take some time and work to do some SmackDown review. It'll take me like 20-30 minutes to an hour to make. Normally next week I will do it because today I'm watching a Raptor game tonight and I want to focus on that. So this is why I'm making this quick SmackDown review. I'm just gonna put it in a nutshell. First hour was not that good, but second hour really made it better, much better. I'll start off the show with recapping all the stuff, especially the Bayley beat down on Sasha Banks, turning her back on her best friend Sasha Banks, Roman Reigns, and the Jey Uso stuff, and that's where we kicked off the show. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman make their way to the ring. Promo, right? Then we're talking, this is about family. Then Jey Uso comes to the ring. Family, like Jey Uso wants to thank Roman Reigns or Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's saying, you don't need to thank me or Roman Reigns at all. Here, King Corbin comes down to the ring. As he's walking down the ring, he's complaining about nepotism, favoritism, because Roman Reigns has power, Paul Heyman has power and nepotism, family with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, right? He accuses him of getting Jey Uso in that Fatal 4-Way match last week. Jey Uso won to become the number one contender. Sheamus comes out, same thing. And then there tonight, they're scheduled to have a tag team match. Jey Uso and Roman Reigns versus King Corbin and Sheamus as the main event. After that, we get a first matchup. But before that, we get Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro backstage. They're facing the Street Profits next on Raw this Monday. Champion versus champion, tag team champions versus tag team champions, right? Shinsuke, they want to look. They look up. Shinsuke and Cesaro the team have a match against Lucha House Party, and Street Profits are gonna look after their backstage stuff, the drinks and stuff, because their celebration. Their backstage they have drinks with alcohol, whatever, champagne, whatever. Street Profits promise to look after it. Obviously they're joking around. So they go to the match. Shinsuke and Cesaro, Lucha House Party. I think it's just Cesaro versus Kalisto, I think. I forget which one. Or maybe the tag team match, I forget. The wrestling, the match was okay. And then you see the Jumbotron all of a sudden going on. You see the Street Profits and then a bunch of guys in the background. Some wrestlers you recognize, like Matt Riddle was there, Drew Gulak and Chad Gable were there, all celebrating the drinks, and some other independent talents. I don't know who they are. They didn't look like NXT or development talents. They're all celebrating. They distracted Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. Especially Cesaro was in the ring, gets rolled up, and Kalisto, I think it's Kalisto, gets the win. 1, 2, 3. Right? And okay. There's a fatal 4-way match to determine the number one contender for Bayley's SmackDown Women's Championship, because as much as I could tell you this, Sasha Banks is not going to be coming back for a while. I guarantee you that. I don't know, it could be 2 months, 3 months. I personally wouldn't have her come back to later this end of the year, or maybe Royal Rumble time. So there's a number one contender fatal 4-way match between Tamina, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, and Lacey Evans. And there's another part I forgot. Before that SmackDown match, Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles. Hardy comes to the ring, Styles comes to the ring. Before the match starts, Sami Zayn comes to the ring. Before that, Sami Zayn is in the backstage control room. One in that graphic, AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy. One that graphic be put away because he's still convinced he's a champion and a champion. So we come back. They're both in the ring. Sami is comes out of the entranceway with the mic, saying they're not the champion, and he's a champion. Same thing over and over again. Adam Pearce comes out and security to escort him backstage. The match was going on. With AJ Styles get a sneak attack on us. AJ? Oh no, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy managed to quickly come out of it, give AJ Styles a twist of fate, goes up the turnbuckle, goes for a swanton, but misses a swanton, and they go to commercial, and the match is continuing on. You're going at it. Then Jeff Hardy's all of a sudden outside, and he gets attacked by Sami Zayn. The match ends, right, in a DQ. Styles is out. Sami Zayn brings Hardy into the ring. Helluva kicks Hardy. Sami Zayn goes back up the rampway, gorilla position. You go to commercial. Jeff Hardy comes back. For commercial, Jeff Hardy's walking through, saying hi, bye to the crowd. The screens. But you can tell he's walking wobbly, gingerly from the Helluva kick because he's out of it. And then all of a sudden he falls to the ground. You can tell he's out of it. A little bit later on, he's in the trainer's room. The interviewer's there. But AJ Styles comes in all of a sudden. He doesn't care Hardy or something. He just cares about the kind of title match. He doesn't care if he has to face both of them. He doesn't care what kind of match it is. He just wants a title. And I think they're going to have a 3-way triple threat match. Night of Champions. I want it to be a ladder match. Okay. So Smackdown also advertised at the Firefly Funhouse. It's gonna have a new puppet, or a new guest, a new puppet joining the crew, the Bray Wyatt and his puppet's crew, right? That's kind of funny. So we get to the second hour. The first hour was not that. It was okay. It was a little. It wasn't good as the first hours last week, but SmackDown wasn't good as last week. I'll just say that. The second hour picked up with recap of Bayley attacking Sasha Banks and recap their history with each other the past few months. And you see Bayley coming to the entrance. There's a steel chair. She brings a chair down to the ring. Sits in the chair. She cuts a promo, a very good promo. And boos throughout the whole promo, like in the real crowd. I think that would happen with the real crowd. The boos throughout the promo. She explains herself. How she said Sasha Banks used her, and but then she said she used her. Bayley used Sasha Banks. Basically, Sasha Banks was getting jealous of her and stuff. That's why she explained the term. Right. Okay. This is really good. It was one of the best promos. I have to tell you this. She's really coming to her zone as a heel. She may be the best heel in the WWE right now as a female wise. On the women's roster, she's probably the best heel. Tell me somebody who's not. Comment below if you want. As she's walking up the entranceway, she's done with the promo. Nikki Cross music hits, right? Nikki Cross, Nikki Cross and Bayley of history. Nikki Cross. That's Bayley walk past her, but Bayley's on the steel chair. All of a sudden, Bayley runs down to the ring, hits Nikki Cross from behind with the steel chair. You go to commercial, you come back from commercial, 10 minutes in the ring. You see Nikki Cross being checked on by her friend Alexa, looks like Harley Quinn. And then Lacey Evans' music hits, the Fatal 4 match starts. The match is going well. It was actually a very good match, despite the competitors in it. It was not a bad match at all. Some interesting things in. No mention of Fiend until Michael Cole talked about Alexa Bliss. Then she said the Fiend. This was outside, and as soon as Michael Cole is the one that said it. As soon as he said the word Fiend, you could see the demeanor in Alexa Bliss change. She picked up Nikki Cross, put her in a Sister Abigail position, kissed her in the forehead like Bray Wyatt does, and gave her to Sister Abigail. She was in a different world. She was in a trance. They go to commercial. They come back to commercial. They show a replay of Alexa Bliss just leaving the match, kind of making a triple threat match, which is very good. Lacey Evans, to me, did not perform bad in this match. Nikki Cross, obviously, it was obvious Nikki Cross was going to win here. And Nikki Cross got the win with her finishing move. No. It was just no. She got a pin, but it was a sluggish pin. The ending, there were little miscues, mistiming, but overall the match was good. That's all I can say about that. They recapped the Big East stuff, the second hour, about how he got attacked by Sheamus last week. Well, this is a long review. Sheamus last week. Also, you get to a match between Otis and John Morrison. Miz is at ringside, commentating with joined at the announce booth. Like last week, the match ends. Like last week, John Morrison takes the lunchbox or whatever. This time Miz takes it, right? So Miz go backstage once again. Heavy machinery, dude. Miz and Morrison. Remember, he keeps it in a lunchbox, so he still has the contract and puts in his mouth on Otis. Miz opens it, says there's legal loopholes with contracts, right? He opens it, the fake, the actual Money in the Bank briefcase, but there's no contract in it. And there's an apple in it, a bit of an apple, already eaten an apple, disgusting. Okay, then we get to the Firefront Funhouse. Let's introduce his new puppet, his new guest. Fortunately, never showed up. I think the vulture, ate Buzzard the vulture, ate it apparently. And all of a sudden, seeing the puppet man come in, giving him crap, saying, "You lost the title. The Universal title. Yeah. The show hasn't been going good." Stuff like that. "You're gonna get a new advisor. I'm sorry. We're gonna be fired." See, Bray Wyatt's like, okay. A new advisor was all of a sudden this walrus with the puppet like walrus, pretending to be Paul Heyman. And so this walrus is called Wobbly Walrus. It's a joke to Paul Heyman, and now this is a new advisor to Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. So Bray Wyatt has a new advisor, I guess. What else? Main event time. I might have forgotten some stuff, but this is very. Main event time. Jey Uso, Sheamus, and King Corbin. It's pretty much a handicap match. The match was going on. They were getting the licks on King Corbin, on Jey Uso. King Corbin hit a deep six. Sheamus did the 10 pounds to the chest from the ropes. Jey Uso was getting upper hand. And Woman Reigns' music hits because King Corbin and Sheamus at this point were getting upper hand. Woman Reigns' music hits. Alright. Sheamus and King Corbin, whatever. King Corbin was out. Jey Uso once again got the upper hand. Super kicked Sheamus. Both on the turnbuckle. At this point, Woman Reigns was up the stairs. As Jey Uso's on the turnbuckle, Woman Reigns taps on the back. Jey Uso's unaware. Jey Uso hits a splash. The referee tells him that tags happen. So Woman Reigns tells Jey Uso to get out of the ring and he'll finish him off. Woman Reigns spears Sheamus. 1, 2, 3. Woman Reigns walks up the entranceway. Gets the Universal title from Paul Heyman. Jey Uso follows up behind. And to end the show, Jey Uso holds Woman Reigns' arm up in the air with the Universal title in Woman Reigns' hand. Woman Reigns gives him a look like he's surprised, shocked. Right, he obviously didn't like it. Because they're going to face each other in Night of Champions Gold Rush. And once again, Woman Reigns came late to the party. Late to the match. Being an asshole. So, I'm gonna say it like this. First hour, okay. Second hour really made it better. So, not as good as SmackDown's last week, but an okay SmackDown this week. So like, comment, subscribe below if you think it was good. Thank you.